So good morning. My name is Marissa, and we're starting out our morning stretch. Take your hands down to the ground. You're in all fours. Take your feet over to your right. Then walk your hands backwards and come to sit behind your knees. Let's move so that our left hip bone is touching a pillow that's going straight out to the left. So make sure this is going straight out to the left, and then turn so that your left hip bone is touching this. So it's not that your hip is forward or to the side, but your left hip bone is also straight out to the left. Then take your left arch of your foot and cup your right knee. Your left arch of your foot cups your right knee. This right shin is parallel out to the opposite wall. So your pillow is long out to one wall, your opposite shin is parallel to the opposite wall. Then you're going to take your hands to the outsides of the pillow and turn your nose to the left. Turn your nose to the left. So you're laying your, you turn your nose to the left. So you're laying your right ear down. Lay your right ear down. And then lift your head up and turn your left ear down. And then rest here. So you're in a gentle twist. Now, let's say you didn't have a pillow. You can do this without the pillow as well. We're just starting out. We'll circle back to come to this position at the end of the session. So you just have this gentle twist. Then move your hands in a little bit closer to you. And then let's come back to all fours, to hands and knees. Just going back to all fours, hands and knees. You're facing me. Point your feet and look to the ceiling as you arch your spine. Look into your belly as you round your spine. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Do it 2 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Do it 1 more time. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine. Point your feet and take your feet over to your left, and then walk your hands backwards, sit behind your knees. You'll have that pillow now over to your right side. You're going to move yourself forward so that your right hip is touching the pillow. So the hip is touching the pillow. Your right hip is touching the pillow. You're going to separate your feet, that your right arch of your foot cups your left knee. That left shin is parallel out to that side wall. And then you're going to turn and face your pillow. Your hands separate outside the pillow. You're going to turn your left cheek to touch the pillow. Your left cheek is touching the pillow. Then lift your head up and turn your right cheek to touch the pillow. Just resting here with your right cheek touching the pillow. So you're in a gentle twist. Then use your hands to push yourself up. Let's just move that pillow off to the side that you're no longer using it. And then walk your hands to center. Let's come to all fours like we did before. You're on hands and knees. You're facing me. So on your hands and your knees, your hands are separated shoulder distance apart. Your knees are separated hip width apart. Let's tuck the toes. It's the opposite of pointing. Inhale, arch your spine, look to the sky. Exhale, round your spine, look in. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine. Go up onto high finger pads. Widen your hands a little bit wider because we're going to step our feet forward. So the hands are wider than your shoulders. Step your right foot inside your right thumb. Lift your back knee. Step your left foot inside your left thumb. Let's take the feet what's known as 2 fist width apart. so that feet can accommodate 2 fists placed between them. Put your hands on your thighs. Look to the ceiling, arch your spine. Look into your belly, round your spine. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Push off your thighs, come to stand up. Take your hands to your hip bones. Lift your right knee up and lower it down. 3 more. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. 1 more. Up. Now keep it up. Open the right hip out to the right. Come back to center and down. 3 more. Up, out, in, and down. 2 more. Up, out, in, and down. 1 more. Up, out. Let's stay here. Take the right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. Just take your hands to prayer in front of your heart. You're in a tree pose, Vrikshasana. Breathe here. Let's take the hands to the hips. Let's take the right knee forward. Take the back of your left wrist to the outside of the right knee. Take your right arm behind you. Maybe you look back to see your back hand. Turn your gaze to center to see me. Take your hands to your hip bones. Lower this right foot down. Bend your knees, put your hands on your thighs. Take your hands outside of your feet. Drop your head and straighten your legs as best you can. Then rebend. 3 more. Straighten and bend. 2 more. Straighten and bend. 1 more. Straighten and bend. Keep your knees bent and clasp your hands, interlacing your fingers at your low back. Keep the heels of the hands sealed together. Take your knuckles to the ceiling, drop your head further, straighten your legs, send your knuckles overhead to the front wall. You're warming up your shoulder girdle. As you are straightening your legs, you're stretching your hamstrings. Release your hands outside of your feet, bend your knees, put your hands on your thighs, push off your thighs, come to stand up. Lift your shoulders up, back, and down. 3 more. Up, back, and down. 2 more. Up, back, and down. 1 more. Up, back, and down. Take your hands to your hips. Let's do that little series on the second side. Lift your left foot up and down. 3 more. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. 1 more. Keep it up. Open it out to the side. Come back to center and take it down. 3 more. Up, out, in, and down. 2 more. Up, out, in, and down. 1 more. Up, out. Keep it out. Take the left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh. You're not only pushing the left foot into the right, but the right foot into the thigh into the foot, and the hands come to prayer. Take the left knee forward. Take the right back of your wrist outside the left knee. Take your left arm behind you. Look back to see your thumb. Return your gaze to me. Take your hands to your hips. Step the foot down. Reach your arms out and all the way up. Hold on to your elbows. Bend your knees. Bring your torso parallel to the ground. Keep holding your elbows. Bring your torso parallel to your thighs. Keep holding your elbows. Sway side to side. Find stillness. Bring your torso and arms parallel to the ground. Keep holding your elbows. Lift your torso upright. You're looking to me. Keep holding your elbows. Keep the knees bent. Just pause. Then straighten your legs. Switch the grip of how you're holding the elbows your opposite way. Bend your knees. Bring your torso parallel to the ground. Bring your torso parallel to your thighs. Sway side to side. Find stillness. Bring your torso and arms parallel to the floor, still holding the elbows. Bring your torso upright. Straighten your knees. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Turn your palms out. Dive forward and down. Inhale, lift to a tabletop, a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Take your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Take your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Step your right foot forward. Your knees are bent. The feet are apart. Take your hands outside of your feet. Step your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Take your hands to prayer at your heart center. Walk your back foot forward. The feet are apart. Your knees are bent. Take your hands outside of your feet. Drop your head straight in your legs. Inhale to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Take your right leg long back behind. Reach your arms straight up to the sky. This time, keep your arms up. Walk your back foot forward. You're in chair with the arms up. Clasp your hands at your low back. Interlace the fingers. Drop your head and straighten your legs. Release your hands outside of your feet. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Take your hands to your hip bones. Come to stand up. Lift your right knee up. Open the right knee out. Take the right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. Keep your hands on your hips. Take the right knee forward. Take the back of the left wrist to the outside of the right knee. Take your right arm backwards. Look backwards. Look forward again. Take your hands to your hips. Go to a low lunge. This right leg goes long back behind you. Your hands come down. Take your back knee down and point your back foot. Reach your arms forward, up and back. Stretch Anjaneyasana. Come forward and down. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Walk your back foot forward. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, fold. Left leg goes long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Keep your arms up. Walk your back foot forward. Your feet are apart. Your knees are bent. You're in a chair position. At your low back, clasp your hands, interlacing your fingers. Drop your head. Send your knuckles to the sky. Straighten your legs. Release your hands outside of your feet. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Take your hands to hold your hips. Come all the way to stand. Lift your left knee up. Open the left knee out to the side. Take your left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh. Take your hands to prayer at your heart center. Turn the left knee forward. Take the back of your right wrist outside the left knee. Left arm behind you. Look back to see your thumb. Turn your gaze forward. Take your hands to your hips. Your left leg goes long back behind you to a lunge. Your hands come down. You're in a low lunge. Take your back knee down and point your back foot. Reach your arms forward, up and back. You're in Anjaneyasana, presenting your heart to the sky. Come forward and down to high finger pads. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Walk your back foot forward. Inhale, come up to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Sweep your arms out, go all the way down. Inhale, lift to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Take your whole back foot down. You're setting up for warrior one. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in warrior one. Turn your palms forward. Bend your elbows to cactus arms. Your front knee is your left knee. Twist to your left and return to center. 3 more. Left and center. 2 more. Left and center. 1 more. Left and center. Turn the palms to face each other. Reach the arms up. You're in warrior one. Open the arms out and your hips and your shoulders out. You're in warrior two. Take your left hand to high finger pads inside of your front foot. Take your right arm over your ear to the front wall. Look up to the inside of your right arm. You're in a full side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Take your right hand down and lift your back heel up. Take your left arm to the ceiling. You're in a twist. Lower this left hand down. The elbow stays straight and lift it back up with the elbow straight. 2 down and up. 3 down and up. 4 down and up. 5 down and up. 6 down and up. 7 down and up. 8 down and up. Keep the arm up. Walk your back foot forward. Your feet are separated. You're looking up to your left thumb. Lower your hand down. Put your hands on your knees. Push off your thighs. Come to stand up. Lift your shoulders up, back, and down. 3 more. Up, back, and down. 2 more. Up, back, and down. 1 more. Up, back, and down. Bend your knees and put your hands on your thighs. Take your hands outside of your feet. Let's do that series on the second side. Left leg goes long back behind. Your whole back foot comes down. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a warrior 1. Turn your palms forward and bend your arms to cactus pose. Your front knee is your right knee. Twist to your right and return to center. 3 more. Twist and center. 2 more. Twist and center. 1 more. Twist and center. Turn your palms to face each other. Reach your arms to the sky. Warrior 1. Open the arms, open the hips, open the shoulders. Warrior 2. Turn your palms up. Rest your right forearm down. Left arm over your ear. Look up to the inside of your left arm. There's a sharp diagonal line from your left ankle to your left wrist. You're pushing down into the left foot and reaching away with the left arm. Take your left hand down, lift your right heel up, take your, actually that's your left heel up. You're lifting your left heel up. Take your right arm to the ceiling, look up to see your thumb. Keep this arm straight, lower this hand down and up, twisting. 2 down and up, 3 down and up, 4 down and up, 5 down and up, 6 down and up, 7 down and up, 8 down. Hold it up. You're in a low lunge twist. Walk your back foot forward. Your feet are apart. Your knees are bent. You're looking up to see your thumb. Lower this hand down. Inhale, come to a tabletop with straight legs. Exhale, fold over. Bend your knees and reach your arms to the ceiling. You're in a chair pose, Utkatasana, with your feet apart. Just pause here. Breathe here. Then from here, take your hands to your hips and come to stand up. Lift your right knee up, very similar to when we came to that tree pose and when we came to the standing twist. But now with the right knee lifted up, point your right foot backwards. And then take your right hand to the top of the right foot. Your foot is pointed. At first, the knees are apart. Draw the knees together. Let's now take this right thigh behind us so the right thigh gets parallel to the ground. Now, the objective here is not for your torso to become parallel to the ground. It's for your torso to try to remain upright, but your right thigh to become parallel to the ground. In order for your right thigh to become parallel to the ground, your torso might tilt forward a little bit, but keep moving your right knee in towards your midline. Take your left arm to the ceiling. You're connecting your left index finger and thumb. Just pause here. Breathe here. Let's take the right knee into the chest and clasp your hands over your shin. Then step the foot down. Bring that right knee up and down. 3 up and down. 4 up and down. 5 up and down. 6 up and down. 7 up and down. 8 up and down. Let's come to chair pose. Bend your knees and reach your arms up. Pause here. Linger here. Imagine you have a drawstring at your waist and you're tightening the drawstring. Take your hands to your hips. Stand up nice and tall and straight. Take your left knee up. We're coming to dancer's pose on the second side. Point your left foot. Let the left foot go behind you. Take your left hand to hold the top of the left foot. Draw the knees in towards each other. Take that left thigh backwards to become parallel to the ground. Keep hugging that knee in towards center. You're trying to get the left thigh parallel to the ground with your torso as upright. So it's a negotiation. Take your right arm to the ceiling. Right index finger and thumb touch each other. Breathe here. So we're covering a lot of ground today. stretching out. Take your left knee into your chest, clasp your hands over your shin, release the foot down, take the knee again up and down. 3 up and down. 4 up and down. 5 up and down. 6 up and down. 7 up and down. 8 down. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Sweep your arms out and all the way down. Inhale, come to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Step your back foot forward. You're in chair with the feet apart. Clasp your hands at your low back. Drop your head and straighten your legs. Release your hands outside to the floor. Take your hands to your hip bones. Come to stand up. Take your right knee up. Open the right knee out. Take the right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. Just take your hands to prayer. Take your right knee forward. Take the back of your left wrist to the outside of the right knee. Right arm behind you. Look back. Look forward. Take your hands to your hips. Step the right foot down. Take your hands outside of your feet. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Take your back foot down. You're in a warrior one. Turn your palms forward and come to cactus arms. Twist to your left and come to center. 3 more. Left and center. 2 more. Left and center. 1 more. Left and center. Turn the palms to face each other. Reach the arms up. You're in warrior one. Open the arms out. You're in warrior two. Left hand to high finger pads inside of the left foot. Right arm over your ear. You're in a full side angle. Take your right hand down. Lift your back heel up. Take your left arm to the ceiling and down. 7 up and down. 6 up and down. 5 up and down. 4 up and down. 3 up and down. 2 up and down. 1 up. Keep the arm up. Walk your back foot forward. The feet are apart. Your knees are bent. You're looking up to your left thumb. Take your left hand down. Put your hands on your thighs. Push off your thighs. Come to stand up. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward. Your arms go out and down. We're doing the second side. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, fold. Left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Step your back foot forward. The feet are apart. The knees are bent. You're in a chair pose. Dive forward and down. Drop your head. Straighten your legs. At your low back, clasp your hands your second way, interlacing your fingers your non-habitual way. Send your knuckles to the sky as you drop your head down. Release your hands outside of your feet. Take your hands to hold your hip bones. Come all the way to stand. Lift your left knee up. Open your left knee out. Take your left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh. The right thigh pushes to the left foot. Hands come in front of your heart in the prayer position. Take your left knee forward. Take your right back of the wrist outside of the left knee. Left arm behind you. Look back to see your thumb. Look forward. Take your hands to your hips. Step the foot down. Take your hands outside of your feet. Take your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Take your back foot down. You're in a warrior one. Turn your palms forward. Bend your elbows. Twist to your right and come to center. 3 more. Right and center. 2 more. Right and center. 1 more. Right and center. Turn the palms to face each other. Reach your arms up. You're in a warrior one. Open up. You're in a warrior two. Take your right hand to high finger pads inside of your front foot. Left arm over your ear. You're in a full side angle pose. Take the left hand down and your left heel up. Your right arm to the ceiling. Look up. Right elbow stays straight as you lower this down and up, 2 down and up, 3 down and up, 4 down and up, 5 down and up, 6 down and up, 7 down and up, 8 down, stay up, you're in a twist. Walk your back foot forward, your knees are bent, you're looking up to your right thumb. Lower this hand down, drop your head, straighten your legs as best you can, lift up the balls of your feet and your toes and take your hands under your feet. So your toes are massaging your wrists, your palms are face up under your feet. Drop your head. As you drop your head, you're stretching your spine, you're stretching the back of your legs, your hamstring muscles. Think of the hamstring muscles not only getting longer, but getting wider, so that you're breathing into the backs of your legs, not only lengthwise, but widthwise. Release your hands, bend your knees, take your hands to high finger pads outside of your feet, drop your head and straighten your legs, then rebend your knees. 3 more, straighten and bend. 2 more, straighten and bend. 1 more, straighten and bend. Take your right knee to the ground behind you. Take your left knee to the ground behind you. Point your feet. Just come to sit on your shins. You have your pointed feet. So we're coming full circle. It was a very full, we had a lot of things to twist and forward bend and back bend. We did a lot of things in there, but we're coming full circle to our first stretch. So get your pillow handy. You can use just a bedroom pillow is fine. Just put it over to the left side. So it's turned out to the left. Then you're going to take your knees together and your feet together and have your feet come over to your right. Now you're going to walk forward so that you have your left hip bone touching the pillow. So you're turning so that the left hip bone is touching the pillow. You're going to separate your feet so that your left arch of your foot cups your right knee. Your right shin is exactly opposite the pillow. It's parallel to the wall opposite the pillow. Turn and face the pillow, your right hand on the right side of the pillow, your left hand on the left side of the pillow. Let's just go to the gentle side. So we're only turning the left cheek to the pillow. So you're only resting with your left cheek on the pillow. Use your elbows to push down so that you can come up. Take your pillow and just push it over to the right side. From here, we're coming to all fours, to hands and knees, just pointing your feet back behind you. Then take your feet over to your left and then send your hips back to sit backwards. You're going to shimmy forward so that your right hip bone is touching the pillow. So the center, the outside of your right hip bone is touching the pillow. You'll separate your feet so your right arch of your foot cups your left knee. You have the pillow out in one direction and your left shin is the opposite direction. You're going to turn and face the pillow. Your hands will go outside, the right hand on the right side, the left hand on the left side. We're going to go to the gentle side. So just turn your right cheek to touch the pillow. Resting here with your right cheek on the pillow. Your elbows to come to sit up, we'll just push the pillow out, or you can leave it where it was. We're going to end today with our legs wide apart, so we're coming to a straddle position. Take your hands behind you. You can get them up on high finger pads so that you can lift your butt up. And then when you come down, see if you can take your legs a little bit wider. Take your hands forward to high finger pads. Your elbows are straight. Just pause here. Breathe here. You're flexing your feet, so you're pushing the balls of your feet away, but the toes are curling in towards your ears.